Z, Mr. Z.
Jackie, what it do?
You are fucking loud. You know,
Oh,
I'm officially for like the fourth time this year, I'm officially trying to take this health thing seriously. Trying. Okay?
yeah.
Emphasis. Trying. Let me just say it one more time so you get more emphasis. Trying, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Trying to exercise more, trying to make better choices. And I made this decision, sat down on my computer to edit some shorts. And you know what I see?
What'd you see?
I see Chick-fil-A is bringing a banana pudding milkshake back to their stores. And two songs ran through my mind. The first one, I think we all know it. My mind's tell me no, but my body's tell me yes.
Oh,
That shit.
man.
And then a song that may be a deep cut for a little bit if you are a fan of, what's his name? The original War Machine. The original Rhodey in the first Iron Man movie. What's his name?
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
You know, it's hard out here for a pimp when you trying to get this money for the rent. Dude, I saw that and I started crying. I'm like, are you I see this shit when I start trying to take my health seriously.
I remember looking that up and was like, I need to try it at least once.
Yeah, you said
just one time.
It comes out on a cheat day for me. So I was like, go fuck yourself.
It doesn't. I mean, I can make that day a cheat day. I just get the option of having one cheat day a week, so I can use that as my cheat.
See, and the first time I really started trying to take my health seriously was like last year. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it, eat better, make better choices. Open up my laptop to do some research for the sports podcast I used to do. And you know what the first ad I see is?
What?
KFC. Chicken sandwich with double bacon and cheese and mayo. And I was like, fuck. I know you're not a big KFC guy, but
I woke up this morning, right? And I had YouTube going on my TV, and whatever video was paused and was like, you still watching? And if I press yes, and then it immediately jumps to an ad, and the first thing I see is a Sonic Smash Burger.
Yep, I've seen those. I'm not a big Sonic Burger guy, but golly.
Neither am I, but it looks good.
Oh, and by the way, you know Popeyes came out with chicken wings, and they're great. They're good, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see Bojangles trying to do the same thing. And you get 5 wings for $13.
Oh, they did it wrong immediately.
5 no drink,
Nope.
no side. 5 wings, huh?
Nope, they don't. That is a fail, if you ask me.
Absolutely. What is going on?
There's no place anywhere around here, especially like Wingstop. 10 wings is $15.
Yep.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 10 wings is $14.
And you get, well, at least with Wingstop, you get fries and a drink too.
Yeah.
You don't just get the wings.
Popeyes, 10 wings is like $12.
Uh-huh.
5 wings for 13? Nah, that's not happening, fam.
And sometimes on Uber Eats, my God, I'm fat. They constantly run a deal with buy one, get one. So you may get 12 wings for $10.
Yeah. And you said you're fat. I just listed all of the wing prices in my town. So.
Oh, man.
Man.
I don't think that's a cause of obesity. I think that's a cause of your skin color, brother.
I can't disagree.
I can't disagree. I was hoping you'd go with that. There's so many times I think I pointed out on this podcast where you could have just looked at me and been like,
All right. Well, tired of talking about unhealthy shit. Let's talk about more unhealthy shit. We got a tier list here today about sodas.
Tier list about sodas, about pure American chemicals.
And I know I've said that I'm not a big soda guy much anymore. I don't remember what you said. But a lot of the sodas on these lists, I do remember drinking at least once in my lifetime.
I think so. I think a couple of them I see. I've never tried, but I wouldn't call myself a soda aficionado. A soda aficionado. I don't think I am. But
Yeah, there's some that I haven't seen or tried, but
I've heard of cats that drink nothing but soda all day, every day. And
yeah.
luckily, I can say I look to my right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 water bottles. So I drink water, and I have a couple more on my nightstand.
I keep mine on rotation in this, so yeah.
See, I'm married, but I got the divorced dad nightstand. I got 1 lamp and a couple water bottles. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess
Yeah.
you don't really have a dad, so you can't relate. But
Oh,
speaking of these sodas, I hate to admit, I do have at least 1 or 2 a day, and I shouldn't. But all right, but let's just jump right into it.
let's get it. Cherry, is that cherry 7-Up?
Cherry 7-Up is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Out of a can.
It is.
I love cherry. Cherry soda in general is some of my favorite sodas out there.
I can agree. It's been a minute, but I think it's been a hot minute since I've had 7-Up. I don't think I've had anything other than the regular 7-Up as much as I can remember.
Well, because 7-Up's the third string lemon lime, right? You got Sprite,
Yeah.
and then you have Sierra Mist. Well, Starry.
Sorry.
Yeah. And then you have 7-Up. It's the third string, but it's like having Teddy Bridgewater as your third string. It's not a bad third string to have. All right?
I mean, fair. I mean, just considering my love of cherry flavored sodas, I'm down to put it in a solid like B or A.
B. I'll put it at a B.
B? All right.
I don't think it's as good as a lot of cherry sodas, but I think cherry 7-Up. 7-Up for me is already C tier, so we'll put it a step above 7-Up.
Okay. And then I believe I'm looking at cranberry 7-Up here next.
See, I've never had cranberry 7-Up. You want a Sprite
Neither
cranberry?
have I. I've had a Sprite cranberry, but 7-Up 7-Up cranberry. Don't think I have.
I would put it up to you. Where would you put a Sprite cranberry?
I am a person. I love Sprite cranberry, but I'd still probably put it at a B. So I'd probably say 7-Up could sit at a C. That one, at least.
Sure. I'll take that. I'll put it at a D, and then take the regular 7-Up and put that at a C. That's where it's at for me.
All right. And then I cannot tell what this last one is.
I think that's just Diet 7-Up.
I'm putting it at F because aspartame.
Don't put it at F. Put it. You can put it. Yeah, I guess it has
D.
Well, yeah, put it below 7-Up cranberry. I doubt it's any good. I've never had it.
Yeah, I haven't either. Diet A&W root beer.
See, I love root beer. I love root beer.
I could go on any way with root beer, to be honest.
I think zero sugar root beer is better than diet root beer. And I would still put zero sugar root beer at like a B. So I'd put diet root beer to C. I know you're going to rely on me a lot for these diet sodas.
The diets, yeah. I cannot stand the taste of aspartame. But
all right, what's the next
cream
one?
soda.
I hate cream soda.
Not a big fan either. I'd probably sit that one at an F.
Put it at an F. It's so I've tried cream root beer and people are like, it tastes like a root beer float. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It's so fucking. I've tried Dr. Pepper, cream Dr. Pepper. God, throw that in the ocean. I've tried cream Coca-Cola. Nasty. I don't understand the appeal of cream soda.
I think cream soda is like an old taste or something. It's like people that like older drinks will just love cream soda or something. I just could never find the appeal for it.
It used to be my brother's favorite soda. And every time I had it, I would be like, why? If they brought sodas to the function and it was just cream sodas, they're leaving. They're not staying around.
Yeah. No. Diet.
Oh, and by the way, for the people who may watch my camera, I have the tier list on my phone right here, so I'm just looking over here.
Yeah, don't pay attention to where he's looking for that. I believe it's another diet root beer.
Is it diet cream root beer?
Oh, the first one was diet cream root beer.
Oh, put that shit at an F. and then put the diet root beer up there. Brother, taking cream soda and then trying to make it a little... Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Listen, I drink diet soda, and I admitted when we talked about soda a couple episodes ago that I do it to act like I'm being healthy. Don't take a fucking cream soda and then say like, oh, it's diet, so it's fine. No, shut up.
Yeah, no. regular A&W. Now, A&W is one of my top brands when it comes to root beers, between that and Mug. So I'd probably put that at a B.
Oh, the cap for root beer is at a B for you?
I'm not a big fan of root beer in general.
Damn. See, I prefer Barks root beer. Barks and IBC are my two favorite root beers, right?
Yeah.
A&W is my third favorite, I guess it would be. And I love root beer. It's stupid heavy. Like, if you drink a full can of root beer, it sits in your stomach and you feel it.
My issue is that when I was younger, I used to eat at Toots all the time. You know what Toots, right?
Absolutely.
I would always get a root beer float, every time we went.
Right.
So I just got tired of it, which is probably why I've maxed it out at B.
Yeah, because dude, okay, let's talk about root beer floats for a second. Root beer floats, like, they're phenomenal, but there's already like vanilla in the root beer, which it tastes so good with ice cream. You are putting one of the, if not the heaviest soda and mixing it with ice cream.
Part of the reason I look the way I do now.
It tastes great, but holy shit.
Yeah.
I love A&W. It's not as good as Barks. I'll put it at an A though, because I love root beer.
Okay. I'll agree with you. I'll agree. Well, next up is Barks. Diet Barks.
See, I enjoy, like, if I go to Zaxby's, I'm getting a 0 sugar Barks root beer, right? Mm-hmm. I don't touch the diet root beers, as I said, so you can put that in the same level as diet A&W.
All right, see, it is.
And then
you said Barks was your favorite, so
Barks is my favorite. So put it on the same level as A&W. Like, I want to put it at an S, but I feel like S should be reserved for me and you going absolutely.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna put it in an S, I was gonna push back.
Okay, let's fight right now. Why?
Just because I know I wouldn't have preferred it as an S, and it would have been only like a one-sided opinion. I would have been perfectly fine at an A, but at an S, like,
put it at an S, pussy.
No, I'm not doing it.
Well, I think it's fair because you said it is your third favorite when it comes to the big three in the root beer game. I think an A is fair. I think you're even being generous giving me an A.
We can just say that it's a middle ground because I'd probably put it at B. You put it at S. We'll just common ground A.
Absolutely. Fuck you for putting it in a B though.
Canada Dry Cherry?
Yeah, it's like a cherry ginger ale. D.
Yeah.
Like, I think we talked about we enjoy cherry sodas, but it's like my lady will get ginger ale for the fun of it, like, because she likes it. Why? Why would you do that? Who does that?
My family would only buy ginger ale if somebody was sick.
Yeah.
And I don't know what reasoning that had to do with it, but that was the only reason we'd buy it.
Maybe my opinion on ginger ale is skewed because I only had it when I had a stomach ache. So when I drink it,
that's what it is.
Yeah, it reminds me more of medicine than it does soda just because of my association. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like cherry ginger ale,
I haven't had any flavored variants of ginger ale in the first place, so
well, that's because you get the regular ginger ale when you have a stomach ache, and then when you're in the store, you're like, I want a fucking root beer. I don't want.
I just want something else that's not ginger ale.
And put the rest of the ginger ale in F. Just put them all in F.
Yeah, I can agree with that because I don't know what that one is. Diet ginger ale is a thing. I'd probably stick regular ginger ale at a D above the cherry ginger ale.
Do that. I'll be fine. I'll take that.
All right. And then Coke. I forget which variant this is because this is not.
It's just regular. It looks like
that's
just regular Coke.
Because there's another one that's regular Coke. Yeah. Coke's got a few different types up there.
It does have a little subtitle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I can't read the lettering though.
Well, we'll just skip it and go for what was that, cherry Coke? S.
Not S, and that's just because, like you, with which soda did you say you got pretty sick of? Was it root beer?
It was root beer.
Yeah, cherry Coke was literally my mom's favorite soda. So all the soda we'd have in the house would be cherry Coke, and I got sick of it. I hate the design of the can. It looks ugly.
I could agree with that.
I get like why they couldn't go red because the regular branding is red, but you went purple.
Yeah.
And not even just purple, you went like a gross ass purple.
I'm trying to see if I see what I'm thinking of on this list, but it's not. But I can't. There is another cherry, like a cherry Coke variant, but it's not. It's supposed to be better, and it's not Coke. I can't remember what it was for the life of me. I think they have it at like Cookout. Cheerwine. My mom loves Cheerwine, and she says cherry Coke is like a lesser Cheerwine.
Cheerwine is good. I would, and this may be insane to say, but I like Cheerwine tastes like cherry limeade to me. I've only had an
out of pocket statement because I've never like gotten a limeade taste to Cheerwine.
I've only had it like 2-3 times, and I might just be misremembering its exact flavor.
Because I can differentiate it between Coke, but it's still similar.
Okay, so cherry Coke,
I'd
wanted
put it
at
in
an
an
S.
A then.
I would put it at a B. So same with Mark's root beer. We'll split the difference, put it at an A.
All right.
Regular Coke. We'll just take that long ass one as regular Coke.
Yeah, it's regular Coke.
Regular Coke, I'd put at a C. Or a B. It's good.
It's a good
basic.
mixer, but I hardly ever drink it by itself.
Is that
the Coca-Cola Life? I barely remember this.
I remember like the packaging is bringing back some memories, some nostalgic memories for me. But I don't think I've ever had it touch my lips.
I don't either.
So we'll just move on.
Yeah. Orange Coke.
Or can you put like a layer where it just says haven't had, don't know?
Let me see. Possibly. No, I can't.
All right, that's fine then. What's the second one?
Orange Coke.
Orange, I think it's like orange cream, ain't it?
Yeah, orange cream, something like that.
I think it's better than a regular cream soda, not by much though. So it's a D for me.
All right, yeah, I can agree with that. I haven't had that one. I've had the vanilla Coke, and I didn't like it too much. I'd also still put it at D.
I put it at F. Rest of cream soda. It's fucking nasty.
What? That's fair. I'm not gonna.
Is that Coke Zero?
Yeah, Coke Zero.
Coke Zero was good until they changed the recipe around 2020, I want to say.
They definitely changed up the packaging since I've seen it, because at work, somebody would find a damaged out pack of Coke, pull it to the back, put it in a little mini fridge, and it would sit there for days. And I tried to drink it like the other day. I got 2 sips in and threw the rest away. Like I couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, it used to taste good, and they changed up the flavor, and now it tastes like chalk. It tastes horrible.
It doesn't taste good.
F.
I was to say I'm down for F.
Grape Crush. Grape Crush is pretty good. I'm not a big grape soda guy though.
That is between Grape Crush and Grape Fanta. Those are like the 2 grape drinks that I will drink.
Yeah, it's good, but I would say it's more D than
like
B.
It's more. I was going to say more closer to C than anything.
Yeah, and I don't want to put it in average, so I'll just put it at a D.
Yeah, I'll put it at a D. Above
but it's
the orange cream.
Top of D. We'll put it at top of D.
That's good.
Because we said it's good, it's okay. It's just not,
Yeah. That orange Diet Crush.
It's actually, I think it's actually the zero sugar. If I zoom in, no, it's just
I'm
diet.
looking like this because it's showing sideways on my screen, fellas.
Yeah, it's just Diet Crush, and it's good. Diet Crush, Diet Orange Soda. Since I've been trying to drink more diet and zero sugar stuff than the regular stuff, that is one of my go-tos.
Yeah.
But it doesn't touch regular orange soda. So I'll
D.
D.
Well, you gave it a pretty good review, so I'd say D.
Put it under Great Crush,
Under Great Crush.
and I'll be cool with it. Now,
All right.
regular Orange Crush,
Regular Orange Crush kind of hits.
it's not as good as Fanta.
It's
Right.
not.
So
I can
for
agree.
so for that, I think it's a B, and we'll get to Fanta later.
Yeah. And we've got Peach Crush.
Peach Crush.
So I haven't had Peach Crush, but I've had, I think, Peach. Did Fanta have a Peach line?
Yeah,
I think I've had Peach Fanta. And it slapped pretty hard.
see, I don't like peach. The only thing I'll eat that's peach is peach cobbler.
Really?
Yeah, everything else that's peach, I hate. I can't stand.
I'm a big fan of peach and drinks. Like there's a Alani New that has peach, and of course Peach Crush. It's always pretty good. I would probably sit it at a solid C though, as in comparison to other peach options and the rest of the lineup here.
All right, then put it at top of D then, because
Top of D.
yeah, again, it's another thing. I'd put it at F, but you put it at C up there, and me putting it at F is just basis on me saying I fucking hate peach flavoring. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Crushed pineapple, I hear hits. I hear it's
It
one of the
does.
best flavors.
It
And
does.
A pineapple soda sounds phenomenal.
It is probably one of my favorite variants of Crush.
So me going just based purely off of vibes, I would put it at a B.
You know, I can deal. I can deal.
All right.
Strawberry Crush. Haven't had that one.
No idea.
We'll just skip over it then.
All right. Put it at a C just so we're not taking up. Just because I like strawberry flavoring,
That's fair.
put it at a C.
That's fair. Strawberry flavoring is pretty good.
Oh, these are all the Diet Cokes.
Yeah, Diet Cherry. Diet the Life one?
I've had Diet Cherry. Diet Cherry is pretty good. Not as good as Cherry Coke, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
D.
D.
D. Diet Life, we've never had. Diet Coke, as I've said, to me, is better than regular Coke. Now, to you, you don't like aspartame. You don't like the diet stuff.
I was going to say, I put it on a lower pedestal than Zero Sugar Coke.
So I will not fight you on it. So you can put it in the same tier as Coke, if that is okay.
In the same tier as Coke? Okay.
In the same tier.
I'll do that. I'm not. I have no real basis of argument there because I don't like Diet Coke. I don't drink it, so I don't know any new what it tastes like now as compared to however many years ago. So that's all you.
I don't exactly know how to describe it. Just to me, it tastes better than regular Coke. Now, we're going to skip over a lot because, again, the Diet Coke flavors haven't had. The
I
Diet.
haven't had
I don't even know what Diet.
Right?
What is that?
I don't know. It sounds like a Dollar General thing.
Sounds like it. I think I've had the regular one. It kind of looks familiar, but I couldn't. I
Regular
couldn't.
one.
I couldn't tell you. Well, I'm talking about like the first Diet Right.
Oh,
It looks familiar to me, but I couldn't tell you.
sounds like the Mr. Pibb of whatever that drink is supposed to be.
All right. Diet Dr.
Diet
Pepper
Dr.
Cherry.
Pepper. I just noticed the cherry on that. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Dr. Pepper has the best cherry flavor out of any soda. Have you had it?
No.
It's very good. Whenever you want to get the chance, drink another soda, get you a Dr. Pepper cherry.
What was our argument about a few pods ago? Was it Dr. Pepper versus Coke?
What?
The soda argument we had a few episodes ago.
The one that got real heated was Pepsi versus Coke. I brought
Pepsi
up,
versus Coke. Okay, you brought up Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, because we were talking about Pepsi cherry versus Coke cherry, and I said that Dr. Pepper cherry blows both out of the water because it does.
Ooh, what a throwback. I mean, I'll stick with yours on this because I mean, the only one that I don't like out of this would just be the diet variants because I've had Diet Dr. Pepper and
Okay, put Diet Cherry, Diet DP Cherry at a C, and put Dr. Pepper Cherry at an A, and I'll be cool.
Okay. I mean, you did have a very strong opinion about the Cherry Dr. Pepper, so I'll let you have it.
Absolutely. Now, Diet Dr. Pepper is the best diet soda out there.
In that case, I mean, I'm willing to put it above the Diet Coke and B.
You can put it at your cap. Whatever you want to cap it at, put it there.
You know, if I let Diet Coke happen, I'm just going to put it up there too, so.
Okay, and putting it above is the right move. Now, regular Dr. Pepper, I'm telling you right now, someone told me it tastes like barbecue water, and I've never been able to get it out of my head.
I have never heard that before.
Yeah, someone said it tastes like barbecue water, and now
I think it just tastes like really sweet Coke.
See, isn't it like a combination of Coke and root beer?
Somewhat, yeah.
I heard someone say the person who created Dr. Pepper just took Coke and root beer and mixed it.
I mean, that's fair.
I think Dr. Pepper gets overloved. Have you seen everybody saying like, "Oh, I would die for a 24 case. Oh, you know, if I go to heaven, I hope they have a full Dr. Pepper store there." I don't get the love. I don't.
It's kind of funny considering how people say that and how full the shelves stay of Dr. Pepper at my job because nobody's getting it there.
Really?
Yeah. If they're getting sodas, it's going to be of the Coke variants like Coke, Sprite, or it's going to be of the Sierra Mist or Starry variants. They're never getting Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, I think, is a B. It's good, but it's overhyped.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
I'm not saying it's bad. I just...
And the diet version is better. It's just better.
I mean, if you're saying that, I mean, that's one of the few brands that do diet better than their regular drink.
All right.
Grape Fanta.
Grape Fanta, I don't... Is it weird that I've had more Orange Fanta than I've had Orange Crush, but I've had Grape Crush more than I've had Grape Fanta?
Yes.
That is weird?
In my opinion, yeah.
I think that shows I don't have brand loyalty, sir.
I mean,
check the Pepsi versus Coke debate.
I think Grape Fanta is probably not the best because the best would be the pineapple Fanta.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd probably put it at a close second.
I'll follow your lead with it.
Let's see. I got to look back over the list here just to see what I allowed to happen and what I couldn't.
I think we put Grape Crush at a D.
So Grape Fanta is better than that.
Then put it at a C, I would say.
Yeah, I'll put it at a C.
And you can put it all over the diet stuff.
There we go. Over the 7-Up there.
All right.
Orange Fanta.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Orange Fanta, I have very nostalgic memories drinking an orange Fanta because every time I went to Chuck E. Cheese, okay? Yeah, I'm bringing out old, Chucky Edward Charles over here.
Yeah.
I think that's his name.
I don't know.
Every time I was there, it's orange Fanta. I don't know why, but just distinctly, I remember the little cup of coins. I remember Chuck E. Cheese pizza because Chuck E. Cheese pizza was fire as a kid. It was fire. And I remember orange Fanta and playing like an alien football game. Nostalgic memories. It's the best orange soda for me. I'd put it at an A.
I remember having too much orange Fanta, partially because of Chuck E. Cheese as well. And the other part because my family loves Fanta, and if they're getting it, it's probably going to be the orange version.
Yeah.
So I can agree. I'll stick it in. What'd you say? A.
Yeah.
Put it below Barks, below Cherry Cup. I'll just put it at the bottom of A.
Which, by the way, did you hear about Chuck E. Cheese? And this devastated me. Okay.
I keep hearing, or at least most recently, I saw a file for bankruptcy on something 26th of a month.
Oh, they filed for bankruptcy a couple times. Chuck E. Cheese is dead. The mouse is dead.
Oh,
right?
okay.
But they don't do coins anymore. They do the play cards.
Oh, they're taking a Dave and Buster's route.
Yeah. I found that out and I was like, huh? What?
They're it's the nostalgia, man. It's the nostalgia that's getting to you. The play cards work.
Yeah, but they work. But right now, there are going to be kids growing up where I could mention Chuck E. Cheese and I'll say like, yeah, man, just taking your portion of the coins your mom got you in a little cup and going around and they're going to look at me like, what are you talking about? Chuck E. Cheese does cards.
I do admit having the coins was a pretty like up there tier thing when I was a kid because it was like watching them pour out into the little bucket and then taking them with you was just fantastic.
The sound of the coins hitting the bucket.
Yeah, it's like, how many coins do you want? It's like 50.
And then using that cup and filling it with tickets, dude.
Yeah.
And now it's just a play card. It's an artificial. And there's, I know this might be cringy to say, but there's just something about the physical coin that means more and matters more.
You feel like you have more to lose if you lose the game.
Yeah,
if you lose the coin.
I guess you could say that instead of just a swipe.
Yeah,
what is that?
Swipe again. Yeah.
What is that? And I enjoy like Dave and Buster's and like over in Murfreesboro, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. They've always had the play cards.
Yeah,
but it's like you go to Chuck E. Cheese, you get the fucking coins. You don't go for the.
You get the coin. Dave and Buster's works because Dave and Buster's was so big in comparison to Chuck E. Cheese, like in terms of size of the store.
Yeah.
And I mean, it would be a pain to carry around coins for a store that big, but I could see the move happening.
That's, by the way, that's another thing we should do as like a red light thing where we got to do the bowling game, right? We've discussed that.
I forgot about the bowling game.
We got to do a big group to Dave and Buster's. I feel like that'd be lit.
Okay.
It just sucks. The only one around me is in Nashville.
I mean, the only one around me is in Nashville too, so.
Right. We got to do that. But moving on. Pineapple
Fanta. I'd honestly put it in an A.
Okay, I defer to you because I've heard that it's fire and I heard it's the best flavor, but I've never had it.
I wouldn't put it in an S, but I put it in an A.
All right.
Above the orange Fanta for me.
Is that strawberry Fanta?
Yeah, strawberry Fanta.
Put it right next to the strawberry crush, and I'll be fine.
There you are.
Faygo?
It's been a minute since I've had Faygo.
See, my boy Dalton, who you've met, he is a big Juggalo guy. He's a Juggalo guy, ICP guy. So he drinks a lot of Faygo.
Okay.
And I've had it. D.
Cool. That's fine by me.
Mellow Yellow, because I have no idea what the shit that is.
I have no idea either.
Oh, Fresca. It's the shit. It's the shit they gave the cult members and the boys.
F.
Put it in an F. What the fuck?
Now that I know what it is, now I've had it before and I did not like Fresca at all.
Mellow Yellow.
Let
me tell you this, and this might be a hot take, especially down here, down south, with the good old boys. It's better than Mountain Dew. It's better than Mountain Dew. Mellow Yellow is
now,
better
I can't
than regular
agree.
Mountain Dew.
Doesn't like Mellow Mushroom, the pizza place, have Mellow Yellow as a drink?
I've only been a Mellow Mushroom once, and that was to get a DoorDash.
Yeah, it's been once for me as well. But I remember Mellow Yellow. It's okay. I'm not saying it's bad. It's not.
Oh, and
But,
you want to hear a little superstitious story real quick.
all
So,
right.
your school had vending machines in it, right?
Yes.
It had nothing but zero sugar and diet soda, right?
Yeah.
'Cause they're like, if they're going to drink soda, they got to be healthy. Well, one time, I got a zero sugar mellow yellow, and I drank it. And a few hours later, I went to football practice and had one of the best football practices I ever had at that high school, right?
All right.
The tip of it, okay, this guy was a fucking asshole to me for some reason. I knew him since elementary school, always been a fucking asshole to me, okay?
All right.
So he was standing here with his bag. I'm going to try to be quick about this.
Okay.
You know the regular shield that guys would, hold up and you'd hit, right?
Yes.
He was holding that at the end of this tarp that we'd lay out. So you keep your feet spread and then you'd have to go under the chute. I don't know what to call it, so I'm just going to call it that to keep it low. So where you come out in a good stance and just pop, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hit this dude so hard that he flew backwards. He hit ass to the ground and rolled, right?
Hell yeah.
In my head, I was like, you're a fucking asshole. But outside, I was like, all right. Picked up the pad and I was staring, forward, and my coach wasn't saying anything until I looked at him and he was like, and I was like, oh yeah. So I was like, all right,
good hit, son.
I'm drinking a zero sugar mellow yellow before practice. And then I did that the next day, had one of the worst practices I ever had at the high school.
Let the superstition get to you.
Coming around, mellow yellow is better than Mountain Dew. It's A for me. A or high B.
I will agree with a high B. I'll stick with a high B. I'll put it above everything in high B. I couldn't put it in A because I want to put Baja Blast at an S for one.
Okay, put Baja Blast in an S. That's fine. That's great.
Yeah!
It's the best soda of all time. I don't think any other soda touches it.
Yeah, Baja Blast fucks, dude.
Dude, even so you go to Taco Bell, you get that shit straight from the source, slaps. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You get a 6-pack can of Baja Blast. It's not as good, but it's still good.
Still good, yeah.
Dude, I shed a tear when I heard that they were bringing that stuff to stores.
I'm gonna need to practice self-control when it happens.
It's S. It's the best soda of all time. No arguments.
Code Red, overhyped.
Overrated. Listen, we said we love cherry flavors. But there's something, I know everything's artificial, but this tastes stupid artificial.
Yeah, it's completely obvious.
It's like the fruit, it's like Hawaiian punch. Like fruit punch, Hawaiian punch to juice, if that makes sense.
I see what you mean, and yeah, I can agree.
It's too much for me. I'd put it at a D.
Yeah, I would too. Now, Diet Mountain Dew is one of the diet drinks that I would drink.
Diet Dew is good. Is it as good as regular Mountain Dew? Maybe. No. For me, it's a maybe.
In my opinion, no. But it's one of the ones that I can handle, without cringing at the aspartame taste. It's all right.
I can get that. So Diet Dr. Pepper to me, best diet soda out there. But Diet Mountain Dew tastes the closest to its actual, to regular Mountain Dew.
That's why I can drink it, yes.
So, to rattle it off, I'd put Diet Dew at a C and regular Mountain Dew at a B.
Cool.
If that makes sense.
Regular Mountain Dew's there. A B. Yeah, I can make that. That works for me. Awesome. That works for me. Is that Mountain Dew Ice?
Mountain Dew Ice, I've had a handful of times, and I remember liking it, but I don't remember, I haven't seen it in forever.
I've never heard of it. So,
because it's forgettable, put it at a D. I have good memories of drinking it, but it's still, forgettable.
Okay. And then that's Mountain Dew Orange?
Voltage. No,
Voltage.
Not it's Livewire. Voltage is the blue raspberry. Oh. It's actually really good. Have you had it?
I think I may have had it maybe one time when I worked at Staples, but that's 4 years ago.
It's not as good as Fanta or Crush. It's better than Code Red, so I'll put it at a C.
Okay, I'll put it over Code Red. Or did you say D or C?
C.
Okay, that's fair. That's fine.
Mountain Dew Pitch
And
Black
then,
is good.
I haven't had that one. I know I haven't had that one.
It's good, but again, it's in a situation where it's not as good as Livewire. It's better than Code Red though. So put it at like close to the top of D, and I'll be cool.
Close to the top of D. I'm struggling. Let's see. Probably put it over the Cherry 7-Up.
That's fine. That's fine. Mountain Dew Voltage is great.
I remember having Voltage and I remember liking it, but I remember not buying it again for some reason.
It's one of those flavors that you completely forget about that it's there, but once you get it again, you're like, this is really good. Like,
It was like that situation. It's like I bought it, it's really good, and then I just forgot it existed.
So I'd put it right there with Livewire. Maybe above
Right.
Livewire. I'd rather have that than Livewire.
Livewire was orange. And
Yeah.
then, okay.
Is that like
Mountain
the
Dew.
I've
I
never
can't see what that is.
I've never had that one. Like the
I haven't
packaging
either.
looks familiar, but now there's like 70 Mountain Dews.
Yeah, there's more than a few, so.
So let's just keep her going.
Yeah, Diet Mug.
Diet Mug is fucking nasty. F.
Yeah.
Mug root beer,
Regular
put it up
Mug.
there with Barks and A&W.
Yeah.
Just so I know we're taking like a pussy stance right now. But root beer to me is an A tier soda. My favorite is Barks. So all that is fine. I don't mind having an A&W and Mug, but I prefer Barks.
Yeah, I can understand that. Now we looked up this 1983 or 1893 Coke, and it was a 2017 run that none of us have had.
Yeah. Let's just keep her going.
Yeah,
All the way past the gold. I don't even know what the gold is.
the gold one was ginger.
Oh no, it's caffeine free, which I've never had.
The gold Coke.
No, the gold Pepsi. So I guess that's
Oh,
what the
gold Pepsi.
Yeah, I guess that's what the gold is. It's caffeine free, but I've never had either of those.
I mean, I've had the gold Coke, but I don't remember its packaging at all.
So let's just move Pepsi Cherry.
Yeah, Pepsi Cherry.
I've told you I prefer it over Cherry Coke, so I just put it in the same tier as Cherry Coke.
Okay. Let me go find Cherry Coke now because I don't remember which tier. Oh, there it is. Say put it above.
Put Dr. Pepper Cherry above both of them, if you're comfortable with that. If you're not,
Yeah.
then
I'm fine with that.
bad. Crystal Pepsi, I think they said it's just Pepsi, but a clear version and sweeter. I've wanted to try it, but I haven't.
So there's a thing I have with the brown drinks that are made clear. Have you ever had Zevia?
No.
It's like a sparkling water version of sodas, and
Okay.
it sucks.
It sounds like it suck.
It sucks, and they had like a cola flavor that was clear, and it did not taste like cola at all. So I'd probably put Crystal Pepsi at like an F, just in comparison.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi.
Not as good as Diet Coke. So tier below Diet Coke.
I don't think. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Pepsi Max.
Best zero sugar soda.
I
out
liked
there.
it. It was
I loved
alright.
it. B for me. Because I
Ooh.
think that's the cap of your zero sugar and diet stuff. And I think it is there with, in terms of like diet soda and zero sugar soda, it's Pepsi Zero and Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Regular Pepsi.
You know my feelings.
Yeah, I know. And you know mine.
And you know, currently it's my, right behind the Baja, I'm looking for a Pepsi.
You know what? I'll concede this one.
No. Top of A is fine, and I appreciate
Top of A.
that. You know, giving me that's my trophy for winning that debate.
For losing the debate, you mean? I gotta give you some
Fuck
consolation.
you. Fuck you. The comments were split, shithead.
It was 2-1, sir.
First of all, there was no comments on the YouTube video.
Yeah,
I don't remember the comments on the short, but there was one guy who said, "Oh my god, I've never heard someone actually defend Pepsi." And then there was another guy who said, "Yeah, popularity doesn't equel better." Basically, I'm summarizing.
Yeah, I don't care. It was still 2-1. At least on one social.
Let's move on.
What is this Pepsi flavor here?
It's real sugar. It's the cane sugar stuff.
Haven't had it.
Which I didn't fuck with. D.
Cool.
If that's vanilla Pepsi, put it with the rest of the cream sodas.
Yeah, it looks like vanilla Pepsi. RC Cola.
Listen, we got to give some love to RC.
Is that diet?
It's Diet RC, yeah.
Oh.
We got to give some love to RC. RC's been there, right? It's not Pepsi, it's not Coke, it's not close to it.
RC has been there. I haven't had the diet version, though.
It's good. It's good. It's good. D. Like, close to the top of D, mid D.
Let's put it there. Yeah, I guess.
And then regular RC, put it a C.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Give some love to RC. RC's been RC is for the ones who can't afford Pepsi and Coke, but don't want to stoop as low to getting Sam's. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sierra Mist. Diet Sierra Mist haven't had, but I do like Sierra Mist as a lesser Sprite.
Yeah, why did they change it to Starry?
Okay. Short little story time. There is a girl named Sierra Mist who used Sierra Mist as her social handles.
Yeah.
And then Sierra Mist tried to go after her, and she was like, "That's literally my name." Right. So they changed it to Starry.
That's the entire fucking reason?
Yes. If I remember correctly, yes.
That is so stupid. Dude, Starry is such a stupid fucking name.
They shouldn't have tried to come after her for having her social media handles as her name. So that was their own fault, I guess.
Well, even then, who cares? She probably gets jokes all the time of like, "Oh, your name's Sierra Mist, like the soda."
She didn't care about it until they tried to hit her with a cease and desist.
Okay, then yeah, fuck you. That's just a shitstorm for Sierra Mist, dude. That pisses me off. Diet Sierra Mist, put at a D. Regular Sierra Mist, I'm putting at a B. I enjoy Sierra Mist.
I enjoy Sierra Mist too, so I'll agree with that. Let's see. I am not there. Here we go. Sprite.
Sprite has always been hit or miss for me.
So Sprite it comes back to the machine versus bottle versus can, versus glass kind of thing. There's certain that I would put it in S, but there's others that I would not.
Yeah, no, bottled Sprite is something.
Yeah. It's not, yeah.
Canned Sprite is better. Sprite straight out the fountain is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
But because it's that inconsistent, and because
I would say because it's in a can on this tier list, I'd probably put it like a B.
I'm cool with that.
I couldn't really put it above much. I'll probably put it above Sierra Mist just because fountain.
And here we go.
Sprite Zero.
Sprite Zero for me is better than Sprite. Or at the very least, it's there. It's right there.
I would drink it. I haven't had it in a long time.
Put it on the same level as Sprite. I'll be cool. I'll be fine.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll put it below Sprite, wherever Sprite is. There you are. Come on.
I never. I kind of want to go up to my lady now, just buy a can of squirt and just say, "Hey, you want a squirt?" Just to hear her say, "What the fuck?" Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want a diet squirt? What does that mean?
You should get both just for the bit.
Just record it and use that as a short.
I haven't had any of those, but Sundrop?
Sundrop's pretty good.
Sundrop's pretty good, yeah.
It's fourth string, though. It's not as good as 7-Up. It's fourth string.
It is fourth string. Where did I put 7-Up? I put it in a C, so I'll probably put Sundrop at a D, looks like.
That's fine. That's fine by me. Sunkissed is worse than Fanta and Crush. It's not close.
Yeah, no.
So for each flavor, since we're already at 50 minutes, just put it a tier below its Fanta and Crush counterparts.
Okay, so that means I got to do a little bit of research here. So look, Cherry Fanta.
Well, first
never
off,
made it higher than a C.
It's grape. Grape Fanta is at a C right now. Hey. Where is Grape Crush? Where'd you put Grape Crush?
Grape Crush is probably at a D. Yeah.
Yeah. So Grape Sunkissed, but at an F.
Cool. And then we've got Orange Sunkissed, which Orange Crush is at a D, so it's still probably also an F.
Yeah. It tastes so weird.
Yeah,
I don't know what they did with Sunkissed. It tastes so fucking weird.
I can't explain it. It's just weird.
Dude, Fanta and Crush taste great, and then you get a Sunkissed and you're like, what happened? How do you fuck it up that bad?
Yeah. And then we've got Strawberry Sunkissed, which means, let's see, there is no Strawberry Crush. Cranberry 7-Up.
I think Strawberry Fanta, yep.
Oh, Strawberry Crush is at a C.
And Strawberry Fanta's right there, so I guess put it at an F. Let's just fuck Crush. Or Sunkissed.
Yeah, Sunkissed.
Fuck them. I've never had Surge in my life.
Never had Surge either.
It looks like some shit that'd come out in 1996.
So if Gold Coke, we're going back to this one. If Gold Coke was a no caffeine variant, then I have had it.
Okay.
But it's bad.
If you want to rank it, rank it.
Okay, let's see. I would probably sit it at a. I wouldn't put it below the like cream and zero sugar Cokes, but I wouldn't make it out of F, so I'm probably just gonna put it above.
That's fair. Now going over it, I'm very happy with this list, especially with Baja Blast being at the absolute top. It's the untouchable. Yeah. It's the greatest soda of all time.
That is a completely true statement. Baja Blast, if I ever go to Taco Bell, it's the only drink I'm getting.
Yeah, even, I've said it before, I know you'll roll your eyes, but zero sugar Baja Blast is pretty good. It's still
I won't roll my eyes. I just haven't had it. I mean, I've only ever had like Baja Blast or Baja Blast Freeze, which is an A tier frozen drink variant. And
if you get Baja Zero on a bad day, it tastes like feet. It tastes horrible. But on a good day, a Baja Zero is pretty good. It's not as good as a regular Baja Blast, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything you're upset about? Anything you change going over the list right now?
Okay, let's see. So, of course, Baja Blast stays at an S. We've got Pepsi and the root beer variants at an A, along with Dr. Pepper, Coke, Fanta.
Cherry versions,
yes.
Pineapple Fanta, B. Orange Fanta, round out the A.
And then we've got Mellow Yellow, the 7-Up, regular Coke, the Crush, Orange, and Pineapple. I think everything at a B could sit there pretty well. We've got RC Cola. I think I want to move RC Cola up on the C's a little bit.
I wouldn't be mad
because it was just kind of there for you.
It was. It's been there.
Where would you put it?
Put it above the 7-Up.
Above the 7-Up. That's a fair statement.
I think that's fair. If you pulled up somewhere and they're like, "Hey, we don't have the regular Coke, we got RC," be like, "I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'll take some RC.
And if you are mad, you're a bitch.
If you are mad, you're a elitist, classist, fucking spoiled brat. Drink you an RC.
Yeah.
And then everything in the F category, fuck it. Over.
Yeah.
Done with. All the cream sodas, diet cream sodas, Sunkissed, go fuck yourself. Fresca?
Yeah, no.
You want a Fresca? No, I don't want a fucking Fresca.
No.
That is it. Hope you enjoyed the tier list. Let us know in the comments what you think of it. What would you change? And please be sweethearts about it. If you don't, I'll share your IP address. I swear to God.
Yeah, he'll get your general location, I guess.
I'll get the area, the basic area. I'll get a feeling of where you are.
Yeah.
But like, rate, and share the show, especially rating, especially sharing. Rate it 5 stars, and then you can say whatever you want. Don't rate it 1 star and say you hate us. Rate it 5 stars.
Yeah, just give us some pointers if you think something else should be somewhere else, or if you think a soda should be somewhere on a different list.
Absolutely, constructive criticism is always welcome.
Yes,
in the red light district, right?
Yes, sir.
And make sure you share the show. Whether you're clicking that crooked arrow and sharing it to whatever app you may share it to, or word of mouth if you're, at Taco Bell sipping on a good Baja Blast and your buddy's like, man, this is a good time. I'm not going to kiss you, but I have been looking for podcasts to listen to. Z, what would they tell them?
Well, friend, if you want to see a podcast full of boys that put Baja Blast on the same level I do, you should go check out Red Light Homies, the boys Jackie and Z. They got their shit together.
And on what platforms would you find them at?
You could find them anywhere. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. All over the place.
Absolutely, and always welcome. That was Red Light Homies. This was the boys Jackie and Z. The homies Jackie and Z.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see y'all next Monday.
Peace out.